was right here in Central Virginia.
Well, that's right, Enzo. Both Republican and Democratic candidates are making their last lap around the Commonwealth to energize voters as the time to vote early is over and they turn their attention to Tuesday's checkered flag. As we approach Election Day Eve, both candidates for governor continuing to ask supporters to not let off the gas.
Just yesterday, in one day, we knocked on 200,000 doors in the Commonwealth of Virginia. Today, we'll knock on another 200,000, 1.8 million phone calls made, 2.8 million text messages sent.
After speaking to a group in Manassas Sunday morning, McAuliffe made his way to a backyard filled with supporters in Henrico. The Democratic candidate explaining to the crowd how he plans to combat teacher shortages by raising teacher wages above the national average and telling voters they already have a big lead in early voting.
Already, 1,150,000 people have already early voted here, and we got a big lead on the early vote. So what does that mean? We got to have a big lead on Election Day, too.
Over to Southwest Virginia, where Glenn Youngkin continued with day 9 of his bus tour around the Commonwealth. The Republican candidate meeting with veterans in the city of Norton for a prayer breakfast, thanking vets for protecting the rights of this country and saying it's his time to serve you.
This is our time as Virginians to stand up and say, no, this left liberal progressive agenda doesn't have a home here. It's not American. And we, in fact, are going to stand up and defend her as Virginians.
According to the Virginia Public Access Project, more than 100,000 people voted early just on Saturday. Both candidates ending the day by telling the Commonwealth now is not the time to sleep.
This election, which is going to now happen on Tuesday, is going to decide the future of our Commonwealth, not for a few years, but I think for a long, long time.
Now, both candidates will be making one more stop in Richmond tomorrow afternoon on their campaign trail. Youngkin will be finishing his bus tour in Loudoun County, and McAuliffe will be wrapping up tomorrow night in Fairfax. On your side, John Hood, NBC 12 News.
All right, thanks so much, John. Also on the ballot this year are competitive races for Attorney General and Lieutenant Governor. Now, Virginia will see the first woman of color become Lieutenant Governor, no matter who wins. She'll preside over the Senate and break tied votes. Also on the ballots, depending on where you live, are local races like Commonwealth's Attorney, Sheriff, and Town Council. We have a full voter's guide with a breakdown of each race in Central Virginia over at NBC12.com under the Decision Virginia tab. And we're on your side with all your coverage leading up to election night and beyond. We're following every race, including those in your community and statewide races. If you have any questions about the election, the League of Women Voters will be in our Call 12 studio tomorrow. That's from 5 to 6:30 p.m. to get you all those answers you need. And as results come in, we'll have live coverage on air and across all of our digital platforms. Remember, election night coverage starts at 7 p.m. on Tuesday.